Double her. That's right. She can't go anywhere.
Jump ball.
No way. Don't foul. Don't foul. She can't go anywhere with it.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Ant looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Duncan in at the 4. And for Miami, we've got Anthony Davis. He's out there with Dwight Howard, and it's Peyton in at the point guard position. Hey, this should be a fun matchup, Grant. Two of the premier teams in this league.
And talk about star power. I mean, that's a big reason these squads are at the top. You know, both sides have the elite talent that they can rely on when the going gets a little tough.
Leonard passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
This guy is so elusive with the ball in his hands. SGA just understands how to get off the triple drive.
Pass to Howard. Oh, got a piece of it. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Wilkins. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Yeah, you've seen Kawhi evolve as a facilitator over the last several years. Love to see him setting up his teammates.
Pass to Howard. George with it. Baylor, the pass to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Here's George. Good on the jump shot.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Leonard. Pass to Chamberlain. Can't hit that one. Howard with some nice D. Here's Baylor. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Baylor, that's good.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Peyton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Peyton passes to George. Misses the 3. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Duncan. Leonard outside. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Gets another look. Rebound by the Heat. Their last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
The rebound by Peyton.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Celtics foul. Kawhi Leonard.
And the first one at the line is good.
First team foul.
He does not get the second one. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And as exhausting as it was, what a great feeling to prevail in a double overtime game. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that.
And he knocks down the first one. So both teams making some changes here. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Davis, the pass to Bosch. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And he lobs it up top.
Nice physical play from
Celtics
Davis.
foul.
Not letting the foul keep him from taking the shot.
Dominique
I like
Wilkins.
that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any
First
easy
personal
baskets.
foul.
That free throw misses. Jones, he's checked in for Miami. Good on the second one. Boston trailing. Westbrook, the pass to McHale. Here's Iverson. Launches it. The rebound by Bosch.
Absolutely tenacious guy. Stuck right on him defensively. Bothered that shot.
Davis. And there's the rejection. Here's Westbrook. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Russell Westbrook.
It's all knotted up.
Klay Thompson understanding how to read the floor and make the right choice. Yes, he can score it, but good vision there.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
The three from Thompson. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Klay
Well, nice
Thompson.
play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
Westbrook against Hardaway. Over Westbrook. Hardaway, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Iverson passes to Westbrook. Clock at 6. Thompson outside. Tries again, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Joe Dumars.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
And that one misses. The Heat have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Hardaway against Westbrook. Hardaway with it. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Gilmore. It's hauled in by the Heat. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Pass to Dumars. Here's Bosch. No points yet. Back to Jones. Shoots over Thompson. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game.
Your Miami Heat.
Celtics up by 1.
12.
Let's take a quick.
The Celtics. 13.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. SGA working through contact inside.
Now, pick and roll play from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really starting to come along.
Here's Payton, takes it inside, and so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last. The Heat making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in.
Now in the game, Penny Hardaway.
Outside Payton. Left side Hardaway. Wilkins with a rebound.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with a layup.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
The Celtics with the lead. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Out of bounds. Celtics ball.
And during the last month's worth of play, here are the top rebounding squads in the league. Boston in second, the Heat third.
And both of these teams have been great at rebounding the ball over the last month, making sure they're doing whatever they can to get the boards off the miss.
Unloads from 13. Well, we normally don't pick favorites, but come on. Do you have a player you like watching the most, Grant?
All right, B.A., you're going to get me in trouble, but I do love Ja Morant. I mean, he flies, he plays so fearless, and he also gets his teammates involved. Ja is really fun to watch.
Leonard outside. Six to shoot. Tipped away. George with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Outside Hardaway. Goes back up. And the layup falls. Hardaway's got his second basket.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Wilkins, the pass to Chamberlain. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Boston, no good that time either.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Leonard taking him on.
The toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
Outside Payton. Throws it up high. It's tipped. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Leonard outside. Nice balance from Kawhi Leonard there.
You see, Kawhi demands that you guard him physically. This guy's so powerful, sometimes it doesn't matter.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
A line change here for Miami.
For your Miami Heat, Dancers.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Hardaway, the pass to Jones. Miami, no good that time either.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to McHale. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Hardaway. Here's Dumars. The three. It's rebounded by McHale.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Miami grabs the miss. Outside Jones. Pass to Davis. To the right side. Outside Jones. Here's Bosch. Shot clock at 5. Davis finds Jones. Drills it from deep. And the Heat lead by 2.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
Pass to McHale. Here's Iverson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Miami has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Hardaway. Excellent D there from Westbrook.
That's a tough, contested shot from mid-range. Not what they wanted.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
Here's McHale. He's scoreless. Fires the three. Westbrook, that's good.
This has been an area of his game that Russell Westbrook is always working on. Consistency from range makes such a difference.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Jones. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Here's Iverson. 9 points for him in his last game. Right wing. For three, Westbrook. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Heat out in front, up 1. We've got more.
23.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
22.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game at the end of 1. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half.
And now with the second half of
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. The Heat with the lead. We've got Dwight Howard. Anthony Davis is out there with George. And it's Payton in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat. To the middle.
And injuries have played a serious role in the career of Anthony Davis. But when he's healthy, he's a top 10 player in this league. You just hope for his sustained health.
Well, the Celtics shooting only 39% so far in the game. Leonard outside. Pass to Wilkins. Shoots over George. Wilkins, good.
Well, primarily known as a scorer, Kawhi Leonard using his playmaking skills to set up his teammates there.
Kawhi Leonard.
And here's Payton. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And Davis with the block. And he's able to get it back. And that one, good. Chamberlain's got his first points of the night. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Pass to Howard. Blocked. And they get it back. Denied by Leonard.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard, the claw says, not here, not now.
Baylor.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 1-point game. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. It's the second game of 3 on the road.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And the basket is good. And the Heat lead by 1.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Pass to Duncan. Here's Wilkins. George defending. Shoots a fadeaway. Wilkins can't hit.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Baylor, the pass to Payton. Oh, there's the alley. And Davis slams it home.
Throw it AD's way, and he'll take care of the rest. A huge alley-oop target for his teammates.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound.
Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Baylor. And the Heat, another 3.
The defensive intensity must pick up. It hasn't been the same this half.
And Boston calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some
And
noise.
for the past 10 games, here are the small forwards leading the position in field goal percentage. Number 5 is Kawhi Leonard.
And what an efficient group of scorers. That's the best way I can put it. I mean, they play patient basketball, and the shot selection is excellent.
You know, in addition to that patience and efficiency, they're each extremely talented natural scorers. They've got the kind of precise form all young players would do well to replicate.
And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession.
Heat ball.
Pass to Baylor. George has the open look. Here's Baylor. 5 to shoot. Here's Payton.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
Davis, the pass to Payton. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. And it's an 8-point Heat lead.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Boston, no good that time either.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Shots blocked.
2 minutes.
Leonard outside. Leonard on the wing to halt the run. Rebound by the Heat. Unseld's got his 5th rebound in this one. Payton passes to George. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. A minute 35 left in the 3rd quarter. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Back to Payton. Inside. Here's Unseld. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And that's going to be a foul on Boston. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Here's Iverson. Tipped. Fast break Miami. Here's Dumars. 3-pointer in transition. And the Heat lead by 12.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking a 3-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Timeout called. The Celtics.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
That was your Heat Youth answers, everyone. Show them.
Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You take a look at the Heat. What a season thus far for them. 2nd place in the conference.
I think for the Heat, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Here's Iverson to stop the drought. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Westbrook.
Pre-shot preparation, right? The ability to catch and shoot is there for Russell Westbrook.
Pass to Bosch. Here's Dumars. 6 to shoot. Top of the key. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fires from deep. Iverson can't hit.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
And so it's Miami with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back after this word. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Let's get that ball moving.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got De'Aaron Fox. And it's Leonard in at the three. Duncan, the pass to Wilkins. Going inside. Oh, rejected by Howard.
Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Pass to Hardaway. Down low. Here's Baylor. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Leonard. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 9.
Locks him up and hauls it in. Love the high activity level.
And stolen by Leonard. Here's Duncan. Guarded by Howard. Oh, rejected by Howard. Here's Jones. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Paul George.
And good whistle there.
The first free throw is good. Davis, he's checked in for Paul George. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Miami has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
It's time to get on your feet. The loudest section gets free tickets.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now. Keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Hardaway against Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis misses.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Here's an 8-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's a big-time move right there. So crafty, so tough. SGA, big-time skill.
To the inside. And Davis slams it home.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Hardaway's checked in for Miami.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Leonard outside.
Tim Hardaway.
Ooh, Howard with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Howard.
Out of bounds. Boston ball.
Just 5 to shoot. Chamberlain passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Hardaway. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
From 15 feet away, Chamberlain pulls it in. The Celtics have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Dwight Howard picks one up.
Gilgeous-Alexander has that ability to adjust in midair, take the contact. That is nicely done.
The Heat making a switch here. Payton's checked in.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Leonard outside. Here's Wilkins. Defends. Oh, hey! How about that?
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. to the paint. And it's Howard finishing it off.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high flying as ever.
From Penny Hardaway.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Howard with a block.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Davis drives in. Right side, Hardaway. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
Penny Hardaway.
Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And Boston calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Dwight Howard.
I mean, come on. His offensive focus was just second to none in this game. He really found his rhythm early and didn't give the defense a chance at all.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them.
Yeah, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar. And on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Fans, make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers.
Boston on D. 6-point game. Payton finds Hardaway.
2 minutes.
Back to Payton. Just 5 on the clock. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Steps back and fires. Miami grabs the miss. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Right side Davis. Unloads from 13. The rebound, Celtics. Duncan's got 4 rebounds now. Leonard for 3. Here's Chamberlain. Checked by Davis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Anthony Davis.
It's going to be on Anthony Davis. First free throw is good. And that brings him within 5. The Heat making a switch here. George is checked in. And so he hits both.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
From the arc. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Wilkins pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Duncan. Howard grabs the miss.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
Boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Oh, man, he plays with a relentless motor. In clutch time, too. Davis always wants the ball in his hands.
Kawhi Leonard has been in so many big-time situations. How confident is he right there?
Kawhi Leonard.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Assist goes to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
44 seconds left in the game. Here's Payton. Rebound Boston. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, stolen by Payton. And an intentional foul right there.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
At the line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
And Boston calls time here.
Here we go, fans. Time to
They're trailing by 6.
For your Heat dancers.
29 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Let's hear it once again for your Heat dancers. Get loud.
Now Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Duncan. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Now at the line.
And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He connects. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
With quiet confidence, the ruthless execution. You need a big-time bucket. Shea is on time.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Fourth personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And the Celtics making a change here. And so he drops them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
Over to the wing. Leonard outside. And it's blocked. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Dominique Wilkins. Third personal foul. Penalty.
He gets the first. And that increases the lead to 6.
You cannot give Paul George these extra chances. This guy is deadly from the free throw line throughout his career.
Here's Duncan. Misses there. So it's Miami picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
59.
Well, now we have some time to check it. Allie, thank you as always.
52.
Thank you for joining us.
This week, we're excited to watch 2K cover athlete and New York Liberty.
On the floor for the visiting San Antonio Spurs. At point. And now starting at point. At 6'3".
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got and the starting group for the Spurs. Hill is out there with Ewing. Then it's Kareem. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Morant in at the point. And for Sacramento, they've got Frazier. He's out there with Robertson. Carter is out there with Russell. And it's Cowens in at the 4. Don't expect a ton of points tonight. Not much scoring, Greg. Each of these teams are excellent defensively. Tell us why.
Well, defense starts with effort, and all of these guys really compete. They take pride in that defensively, and boy, you love to see it.
Frazier against Morant. Carter outside. Hits it from three-point range.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
A rebound by the Spurs. Here's McGrady. Count that bucket.
What muscle from McGrady right there, brushing off the defense with ease.
McGrady against Robertson to the inside.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Morant, the bounce pass. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That shot off. Nice D from Russell. Robertson with it. He's picked up by Hill. Collins fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And Cowan is a physical player. He seems to welcome any challenge the D throws at him. Remarkable at scoring, even while getting knocked around.
The pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
Robertson passes to Carter. Great defense that time from Ewing.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
The Kings have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Carter dishes to Russell. To the wing on the left. Frazier against Morant. Out to Russell. Passes it to Robertson. Over Hill. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. A shot by McGrady, no good. Sacramento leading by 3. Carter outside. Excellent defense there from Ewing.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the Wizards.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Here's Morant following the score by Vince Carter. There's the triple. San Antonio again missing. The Kings have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Pass to Robertson. Got a piece of it. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. Drills the three-pointer.
And good to see Hill knocking down the long ball because that really will help his confidence.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Outside Rose. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And how about the clever move by Rose? He somehow manages to get around the contact and finish.
Spurs trailed by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left here in the opening quarter. Allen, that's good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Kings. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
The putback, they get it back, and it's in there.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Here's Archibald. Still yet to score. Curvin against Havlicek, and he converts the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Kings moving the ball around, and Weber throws it down.
And Weber just tremendous size in the paint, easily rising up to take that one home.
To the paint, here's Archibald. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
San Antonio ball.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Walton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Chris Webber.
That one on Webber.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
McAdoo, he's checked in for Havlicek. The Kings have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Webber kicks to Rose. Inside, here's Richmond. Kicks it out to Siakam. A three-pointer is right on target.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Here's McAdoo. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Kings lead by 2.
Your Kings.
Live from Golden One Center.
19.
You're watching 2K Sports.
The Spurs. 17.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
So with Ewing sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with McAdoo. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then there's Hill. And it's Morant in at the 1. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After a fantastic first season under Coach Mike Brown, the Kings are ready for bigger and better things in year 2. Brown said, "This is probably the first opportunity I've had that allows me to do what I feel was necessary to get the team headed in the right direction. There wasn't going to be much pushback because they were looking for somebody to give them guidance and direction." He certainly embraced that responsibility, Kevin.
I like that. Yeah, he has embraced it. Good stuff, David, and thank you for the report. Here's McAdoo after the made shot from Oscar Robertson. Misses from short range. You know, the energy out of Sacramento, man, it is remarkable, isn't it, Brent? This team is so hungry, and they are ready to go.
Well, the city has been so hungry to win for so long and get to the postseason. This group of players, along with this coaching staff, has certainly started to gel, and they're all sharing in that drive and ambition to remain.
Look at that!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Frazier outside. Oh, Russell in position. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Morant passes to Hill. There's the dish to McGrady. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Oscar Robertson. First personal foul.
That one on Robertson. Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. A great job of scoring in transition.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Frazier with it. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it from the elbow. San Antonio with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 rebounds tonight. McGrady outside. Down low. The kick out to Hill. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And he hits the bucket.
Tracy McGrady.
McGrady's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs. And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for Sacramento. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. Hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. And a classic, the bank shot. Very popular at one time. Brett, what happened to it?
I think the only time you really see it, Kevin, is when guys are going in for layups at full speed and trying to take some of that speed off the basketball. But guys really just don't get the ball in possession where they're going to use a good angle off the glass. Those are usually mid-range shots. How many of those do you see?
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Weber, he's checked in for Russell. Gervin comes in for Vince Carter. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Robertson. Young is subbed in for Frazier. Booker dishes to Young. And he gets it to go. Young's got his first bucket of the night.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Now Walton. The pass to Ewing. Hill trying to break free. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Spurs lead by 6.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Young pass to Cowan. To the middle. Over Ewing. The shot by Cowan's no good.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
No good from Maravich.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Knocked loose. And it's Hill penetrating. Havlicek outside. High post try. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
And they have been really active on the boards this quarter. Those second chance points are keeping them in the game.
Young looking around. Lets it go from 14. Good on the jump shot. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Here's Maravich. Here's Walton. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Young pass to Cowan. Booker trying to free himself up. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ewing. The Kings making a switch here. Rose is checked in.
Substituting on the court.
And here are the Kings now. 6-point game. Stolen by Ewing. The shot and game clock separated by 4.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Booker against Allen. And there's the foul. It'll go on Patrick Ewing. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
On its way from Rose for 2. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Rose has got his 2nd basket of the night. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
Thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They had a very good second quarter, currently holding a 4-point advantage at halftime. Kenny, what was your take? And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So with Rose on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. We've got Carter. Frazier is out there with Robertson. Then it's Russell, and it's Cowens in at the 4 slot. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. You know, Devin Booker has a take on load management. He says, I'm not a part of that. I spend a lot of time in the summer making sure my body can take that load on. I want to be out there doing what I have to help the team. That's how I've always been. And I haven't lost sight of those kids up in the stands that might be seeing me for the first time. Kevin, back to you.
I like that perspective, D.A. Thanks. Boy, doesn't Mike Brown, G.A., deserve a lot of credit for the Kings' recent success. He's been terrific.
I mean, bringing that championship pedigree from Golden State, Brown went to the finals as the head coach in Cleveland, and one of the best people in the league as well.
And Morant gets it to go.
Ja Morant.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
Carter, the pass to Russell. He kicks it to Robertson. And Carter has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Here's Morant. And it's Cowens with the rebound. Cowens has got his 5th rebound in this one. Carter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Grant Hill. First personal foul.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Weber, he's checked in for Sacramento. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Walton. Weber against Hewitt. Good D by Weber. The Kings trailing to the left side wing. Shoots over Ewing, and Ewing sends it back. And he's able to get it back. And he recovers it. Here's McGrady. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
They grab their own miss. Weber can't hit.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
A little contact there. Could have drawn a whistle, but Morant just plays through.
Timeout called by the Kings. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Frazier. Havlicek, he's checked in for San Antonio.
And how about Weber there rising up for the alley-oop? Great at recognizing there. He's got the room to hammer that one home.
And then Morant slams it in.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets to space. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Robertson, and that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Havlicek kicks to Morant. A three-pointer off the mark. The Kings trailed by 4. And here's Robertson outside. Rebound San Antonio. Ewing's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. The Spurs also with the sub. Kirilenko's checked in. Here's Richmond. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. San Antonio leading by 6. Here's McGrady. Out to Ewing. This is it to Kirilenko. Pass to Morant. And there's the drive. That shot off the mark. Good D by Siakam. Richmond outside. Dishes it to Rhodes. Gervin outside. Kicks to Holmgren. Again, the miss by the Kings. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. McGrady outside. Trains it from beyond the arc. McGrady's got 11 points.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Pass to Siakam. Can they get it? Excellent defense there from Ewing.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's McGrady. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's San Antonio in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. We've got Allen. Hill out there with McAdoo. Then it's Ewing, and it's Archibald, and it's the 1 spot.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
First personal foul.
And the first one drops. The Spurs making a switch here. Walton's checked in, so he gets them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Archibald passes to Walton. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Frazier. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And it's sent back by McAdoo.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
Here's Archibald. Frazier covering. Got a hand on it. Wants to get it to Robertson and does. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Allen. Spurs leading by 5. It's tipped. To the paint. Here's Russell. And it's Russell with that extra effort. Russell's got his first points of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Hill. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And that's now 9 points for Hill.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Frazier. He dishes it to Russell. Chalk up 2 there.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Here's Archibald. Frazier covering.
Sacramento foul. Dave Cowens. First personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for the Spurs.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Hill.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Over Carter. And the basket by Hill. Hill's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Now, he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for the Spurs. Oh, the lob to Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
The assist. Grant Hill.
Carter up top. He's guarded by Hill. Frazier scanning the floor. And the Kings check on 2 more.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make them pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
You got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And the Spurs making a change here. McGrady's checked in.
Spurs substitution.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th.
Sacramento foul. Dave Cowens. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Morant against Frazier. Fires the 3. And it's Morant missing. The Kings trail by 5. Here is Carter. Releases. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Grant Hill picks one up.
Well, Carter just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight. Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
To the inside. And it's Russell missing.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Abdul-Jabbar in the post. He's guarded by Russell. Nice D from Russell. Here's Robertson, and it's sent back by McAdoo. Frazier against Morant. Abdul-Jabbar. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And the Spurs lead by 5. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. The putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And this is the problem. The length, the timing. Russell, one of the very best at corralling misses and turning them into points.
Here's Morant. And it's Cowens with the rebound. Here's Carter. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Down low. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Russell's there. It falls!
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Timeout called by the Kings. They trailed by 3. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ewing's checked in for McAdoo. Carter looking around. Sacramento again missing. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion.
One of the most ferocious scorers in the game. McGrady's length and athleticism is so difficult to contain. That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're down by 5. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point. Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
And there's the pass to Robertson. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe.
All right, David, thanks so much.
The end of the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. LeBron James out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Stockton in at the point. And for the Heat, Dwight Howard out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Paul George. And it's Peyton in at the 1 spot. Well, Grant, for them, this is game 2 of a back-to-back. Does that schedule wear you out as a player?
You know, at times the schedule can be tough, but sometimes it also works in your favor because you can maintain a good rhythm game to game.
Now, here is James.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
Elgin Baylor. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Stockton. Goes up on the wing. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Yeah, initially underestimated, Jokic has grown into a truly exceptional talent. We talk about modern bigs, but he's probably more like the big man of the future.
Take a break. 2 shots.
At the line for the Nets, Nikola Jokic.
First free throw is good. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
And Jokic drops them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Poke loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Wade. Sweet little floater.
People don't talk enough about the handles of D-Wade. He makes it look easy.
Outside Peyton. They grab their own miss. And so James will bring it up for Brooklyn. 4-point game. Stockton, pass to James. Here's Stockton. Back to James. The rebound by Baylor.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Here's Davis over Jokic. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Wade. No good that time. And George with some nice D. Davis goes in. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Now the Nets with it. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
Even though they had the better roster, they actually lost the season series to this team last year.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
David Robinson. First personal foul. First team foul. Baylor.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Here's Stockton. Coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City. James outside. Pass to Stockton. Good D by Peyton.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
George outside. The shot by Howard, no good.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
The Heat have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. To the middle. Here's Peyton. And the shot goes.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Here's Stockton. Guarded by Peyton. Pass to Robinson. James outside. Five on the clock. Miami grabs the miss.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Count it. Wade's gotten his second bucket of the game.
If you let Wade get the ball that deep, there really isn't anything you can do.
Outside Peyton. And he's going for the oop here. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. The 3-ball. Stockton's shot is off.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Substitution on the court.
The Nets with a lead. Outside White. Pass to Wade. Shoots over George. And the Nets miss again. The Heat have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Baylor, the pass to Bosch. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Now here's Hayes. Outside Irving. Here's Eaton. Guarded by Howard. Eaton passes to Irving. Outside White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the high post. Here's Hayes. And he buries his first look.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Payton passes to Howard. Here's George. It's rebounded by Wade. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
D-Wade loves to show he still got it with a little extra on that finish.
Timeout.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
All right, let's take this opportunity to look at the teams that are really sharing the ball over the last month. Brooklyn, second.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
1:04 left in the first quarter of the game. Hardaway, the pass to Jones. Pass to Dumars. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Over White. Again, the Heat misses. Well, the Nets shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Here's Irving.
Too many steps.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. And that's going to be a travel.
Miami ball.
Miami trailing. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And stolen by Hayes. Here's Wade. He's got 6. From downtown, he got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Nets. They lead by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
10.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So if you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
We've got Anthony Davis, and it's Jones in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
And Brooklyn has possession. 3-point lead. James outside. Up top, Robinson. Knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
Miami ball.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Miami Heat. On Friday, they kick off a road trip to Charlotte, where they'll take on the Hornets. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, the last 5 MVP awards have gone to foreign players. Nikola Jokic told me, I think we're showing that there is a lot more talent in the world. It's not just USA. And I think that's the beauty. We are giving all the kids a chance and an opportunity to see that they can make it. DA?
I love that story. Outstanding. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Irving. Still no points. And stolen by Jones. Here's the break. Rejected by James.
That was well timed. It's hard to out-anticipate LeBron.
And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Pass to Hardaway. To the inside. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Jokic passes to Stockton. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. The shot, no good. Howard with some nice D. And Davis has got the ball here for Miami. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. James passes to Jokic. Jokic using his strength inside.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D into a look.
For 3, Hardaway. The putback. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Jokic getting it done inside.
You got to do more than this to stop Jokic. He's so adept at scoring on the defense.
Left side, Hardaway. Irving against Jones. Back to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution, and you saw the results.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Substitution on the court.
Wondering how the West is shaping up? Well, the midseason grind is in full force. Let's check out the standings. You take a look at the Heat, sitting pretty at this point of the season. Second place and looking to move to first. And of course, there's the Nets, only 2 spots back.
I think for the Heat, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Right. They knew teams would be gunning for them night in and night out. That's only fueled their commitment to putting a great product on the floor.
The Nets have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You know, at this point, I think we can call LeBron James timeless. The seasons change, but his game stays strong. He's a rare talent.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Nice recognition there by Paul George, just getting the ball to the open man.
1:43 left in the first half of this game.
Paul George.
Here's Wade, defended by Hardaway. Wade, the pass to Hayes. Shot clock at 5. James, outside. Shoots over George, and it falls all over the rim and in.
LeBron James.
And the Nets lead by 8.
After a cold first quarter, they brought up their field goal percentage, trying to build out this lead now.
Back to Payton. And the layup is good.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Here's Wade. He has 6. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Here's James. Another shot. No luck on that one. And George with some nice D. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Heat. Trailing by 8. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
White, the pass to Jokic. And there's James from the arc. Oh, LeBron buries a 3.
LeBron James.
Ooh, putting in work, LeBron.
3
Cooking
points.
from deep.
He's off on that one. And so it's Brooklyn, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points.
With a score.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They looked firmly in control in the second, carving out a healthy 11-point lead. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Nets? And that's a wrap.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. On the floor for the Nets, Nikola Jokic is out there with LeBron James. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Baylor, and that's good from 17 feet.
Nice awareness by Dwight. His passing has really improved over his career.
Now, here is James. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Down low. Davis, the pass to Payton. About a minute played here in the second half. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
This is Dwight's role, to attack the glass and keep plays alive.
Pass to Wade. And here's Jokic. Stockton, pass to Robinson. Ooh, poked away. Payton with a steal. George, left side. 4-3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, Wade. James, outside. LeBron on the go. He got a piece of it. Outside Payton. Pass to George. Here's the floater. The shot that time not on target. The Nets with the lead. Here's Wade. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times. That's the pass you want, orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Timeout called, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn timeout call.
Jones, he's checked in for Miami. Hayes is checked in for Brooklyn. Irving comes in for LeBron. The Nets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
Make some noise once again.
Wade, the pass to Irving.
Miami Heat dancer.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Offline from the top of the key. And he's going for the lob. Here's Stockton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Robinson. Here's Hayes. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. Jones' shot is good. Jones has got 5 now.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Here's Wade. He's got 10. Pass to Robinson. Clock at 6. Payton with a steal. On the take. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Now just a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Here's Wade. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
When Wade gets that low in the paint, it's best to just send him to the line. He's too strong down there.
First team foul.
That one's no good. The Heat have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Payton with it. He's got 6. And now the Nets on the break. Here's White. Good D by Payton.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right
now. Here's Stockton. No made baskets yet. 5 on the clock. Fires from way outside. Here's Hayes. Pass to Eden. Second chance effort. Rebound by the Heat.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Lets the 3 fly. Baylor, that's good. Baylor's got 9 points in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's White. Here's Stockton. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Wade. And again, it's the Nets missing.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Here's Unseld. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Mark Eaton.
And it's tied up with that one. The Heat making a switch here. George is checked in. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
James deciding where to go with it. That's tipped. Oh, LeBron! Just too much to handle inside.
Power and persistence. LeBron refusing to be knocked around.
And here's Payton. He has 6. Here's Dumars. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Nets. They lead by
31. The Nets.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Paul George, Dwight Howard out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Hardaway in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Miami.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. We credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Stockton, pass to Jokic. Here's Stockton, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And the Nets making a change here. Robinson's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Nets.
The Heat with the lead.
David Robinson.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. And he lobs it up. And Davis slams it home.
Business-like focus. AD presents a big target on the road. Bucket.
Now James. Oh, great focus from James.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Hardaway, the pass to Davis. George outside. Here's Howard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Nikola Jokic.
It's on Nikola Jokic.
Smart move by Dwight Howard, drawing the defense in and then going right into them to create contact.
And so Howard nails them both. The Nets have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Nets said to the team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Defense throws everything at George, but he persists and finds a shot.
Second team foul.
George hits them both.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Brooklyn trailing. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Here's Wade. George defending. Tries it from 19. Wade, that's good.
Everything is working for D-Wade. He is turning back that clock.
For Miami, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Here's George. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Out to James for 3, and the 3-pointer goes.
LeBron James.
And now just a 2-point Heat lead.
If he has space, LeBron will not miss that shot.
Back to George. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Stockton.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
To tie it up. It's hauled in by the Heat. Taylor's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he lobs it up top. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. James against Davis. James attacking. Here's Jokic. Ooh, tough make there from the Joker.
Morphing from 2nd-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Payton's checked in for Hardaway. Here's James. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
When you need a big bucket, keep it in his hands. LeBron lives for this one.
George passes to Payton. Now here's George. Tightly guarded. Pass to Davis. Here's Baylor. Just 5 on the clock. Can they get it? That one a little long.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Wade pass to James. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Illegal screen.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Timeout called for the Heat.
They're down by 2. A minute 39 left to play in the 4th quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
A minute 39 left in the 4th quarter. Payton passes to Davis. Over Jokic. Miami, no good that time either. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've led by as many as 11. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
They're made for spots like this. It's the key at the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
In a close game, it's great to have guys you can count on to knock down free throws.
Outside Payton. Here's Davis. That shot, no good. Good D by Jokic. The Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Pass to Robinson. It's James on the wing. Here's Stockton. 6 to shoot. 16 feet out. Wade, that's good. And the Nets lead by 6.
A superstar scorer like Wade is always dangerous down the stretch.
Now here's Howard. To snap the cold streak. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're down by 7. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Long range from the inbound. Again, the Heat misses.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Wade misses. And it's Miami's ball. 7-point differential. George outside. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Paul George.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5.
Dwayne Wade at the stripe. How many times have we said that before? He lives there.
Jones from outside. That one no good.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it.
Renovation is really important because it does make
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Wembanyama. Towns is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Edwards in at the 2 spot. And for the Bulls, Michael Jordan is out there with Malone. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Johnson. And it's Kuzi in at the shooting guard. And as we're into the middle of the season now, GA, how much of a rhythm are teams in for their day-to-day activities?
I mean, most teams should have found their flow by now, and they know their rotations, and guys are in the groove of the season. I mean, that's not the case for every team, unfortunately.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Embiid, no good. Curry against Johnson. Curry can't get it to go. Here's Chicago. It's a 3-point game. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Up top, Edwards. Over Johnson. Offensive rebound. Towns off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Exactly what they needed from Towns. Using his size and strength to box out and keep that play alive.
Here's Kuzi. Edwards defending. Kuzi passes to Malone. Kicks it out to Jordan. 5 to shoot. And it's good for 2.
All too easy for Jordan. Just unfazed by anything the defense throws at him. He's got an answer.
It's Edwards on the wing. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Embiid, the pass to Kuzi. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And Kuzi, just an all-around talent, superb passer, who also rebounds well at his position. And guess what, folks? He can also score with the best of them. Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And again, the Bucks miss. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Chicago. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
They shot the lights out from deep, really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Jordan. Buries it down low. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Curry with the bucket.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Fans, if you want a t-shirt, we have to be able to hear you.
Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Bulls. They're 4th in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And Towns throws it down.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Here's Kuzi. Edwards defending. And stolen by Wembanyama. Outside, Towns. Outside, Curry. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Wembanyama outside. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Here's Kuzi. Edwards defending. Embiid, no good. Bucks leading by 6. Towns kicks to Curry. Back to Towns. Inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Towns has got 6 points.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
Back to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
and didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Zingas is checked in for Wembanyama. Tatum comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Irving's checked in for Edwards. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Stephen Curry. Here's Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Dave DeBusschere.
That's on Dave DeBusschere.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Towns. And so Tatum nails them both. Bulls trail by 8. Pass to DeBusschere. Back to Johnson. Over Brunson. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And they swept this club in the regular season, but ended up falling to them in the playoffs.
Yeah, that just shows you never know how the regular season and playoff matchups are going to play out. I mean, who knows how it plays out tonight? We'll watch and find out.
Back to Johnson. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Six to shoot, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Illegal screen. Bulls ball.
Here's Harrison. Over Irving. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Milwaukee with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for
10. The Bucks. 20.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. DeBusschere is out there with Jordan. And it's Kuzi in at the point.
I'm not sure there's another player in the league that a coach would have more confidence in taking that shot than Steph Curry.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
And you look at Edwards. His athleticism is off the charts, and it doesn't go unnoticed, as you can see by how high he is in the dunk contest voting.
Yeah, no, the fans want him. I think the media wants him. Heck, he wants to be in, so I'm glad that he's in a position to take part.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you. There has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
And that one's good out of Kumbo.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's to Busher. And he can't bank that one in. Bucks leading by 12. The three from Tatum. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Here's Harrison, guarded by Kerr. Kuzi passes to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jason Tatum.
Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
First team
on Friday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Sunday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
Some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And the Bucks with some changes. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Porzingis. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Tatum. And it's Edwards in for Kyrie Irving. And the NBA last season, Clark setting records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I are biased, Kevin. We love the NBA. I played in it. You've broadcasted for a long time. But I do think there's another element, not just the excellence of the players, but the parity that exists now. There are a lot more teams that are playoff worthy, and that keeps them and I think their fans engaged as well.
Kuzi passes to Embiid. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Malone against Curry. Here's Towns. Outside for Curry. Launches a three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid got his 6th rebound on the night. Jordan. Milwaukee with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead early, coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Chicago calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And the Bulls making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Markkanen, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Johnson, the pass to Embiid. Back to Johnson. Bulls from the top of the key. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
The big man draws so much attention, so Embiid takes advantage of that and finds an open teammate.
Outside, Markkanen. Traps in the tray. Markkanen's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Out of bounds.
Gasol's checked in for Joel Embiid.
Checking into the game for your Bulls, Pau Gasol.
1:06 left to play in the first half. A wide open look for Bird. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Boy, the jump shot of Bird is so pure. He's got his mechanics down, textbook style.
Curry fires from way outside. They get the rebound.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Markkanen passes to Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Malone.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And here is Jordan. He has 7. Over Edwards. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so that's the end of the first half.
With the score,
Bucks ahead, leading by 9.
the Bulls.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They have a 9-point lead. And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. A good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half of trouble.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Antetokounmpo. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Edwards. And it's Curry in at the 1.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
There's the pass to Kuzi. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I'll tell you what, this is what you want from your point guard. Kuzi just knows when his guys are wide open.
Curry outside. And it's Malone with the rebound. Here's Kuzi. He has 6. Embiid. And the rejection by Towns. Curry from deep three-point land. His three-pointers off the mark.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Jordan goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 9 points.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Here's Edwards. Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Jordan. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Embiid. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Buries it from 3-point range.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry. Natural from long range.
And the Bulls call timeout here. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
DeBusschere, he's checked in for Chicago. And then for Milwaukee, Zinkis, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Kyrie Irving comes in for Edwards. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Curry.
One more time for George.
Back to Embiid. Down low. Here's Kuzi. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. Towns, the pass to Porzingis. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
When Towns is hammering the inside, putting pressure on the defense, good things happen for this team.
The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And Towns drops them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Johnson, the pass to Malone. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Clock at 6 to Busher. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, the defender in position there and with a height advantage. The fade away was really his only choice, but still a tough shot.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Back to Brunson. And it goes down 2 points. And the Bucks lead by 15.
Making the defense look hopeless. Brunson so clever with his ball handling.
Pass to Harrison. Here's Mikan. Shot to stop the run. It's good. Mikan's got his first bucket in this one.
My goodness, have mercy. Breaking ankles like there's no tomorrow.
Back to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Jalen Brunson.
Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
And that's terrific balance from Brunson. He does not skip leg day.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has relaxed the rules that prohibited scouting high school games. With some one-and-done players sitting out their lone college season or getting hurt, teams needed the chance to scout them even earlier. Also, with these new pro youth leagues where NBA scouting is permitted, the sense was there was an inconsistency that needed to be remedied. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. DA, thanks. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Saul comes in for Malone. And Larry Bird sub for DeBusschere.
A big boost to their chemistry when Markkanen is operating the pick and roll that well. Teams need their bigs to master that set.
Basket good. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Outside Irving. Johnson against Brunson. Back to Irving. Lots of room. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jalen Brunson.
Johnson surveying the floor. From the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got 9.
This is where Magic thrives. A master at toying with defenders and screen and roll.
And here's Brunson outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bird, the pass to Mikan. Great play by Bird, just set it up.
You know, passing is one of Bird's many attributes. He's got a great eye for finding open teammates that are ready to shoot it.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Markkanen. Over to Saul. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And, you know, so often the size of Markkanen overpowers the defense. Even when he gets hit, he still finishes over and through him.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, there's so much that's amazing to me about Jordan, but his endurance stands out. He consistently gets stronger, it seems, as the game goes on.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. 13 points up at the end of the period. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had. And let's go back to a terrific pass. We're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Gasol on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Embiid is out there with Malone. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Cousy in at the two-guard position. Shot clock at 5. Tatum's shot is off.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And then Malone with the dunk.
Making it look all too easy. Throw it Malone's way, and he will not disappoint.
The assist, Bob Cousy.
Curry against Johnson. For 3, Edwards. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Jordan outside. Clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
As if Jordan weren't challenging enough to guard. The little up fake there, putting the defender at his mercy.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle steps here for the Bucks?
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Tatum. Wembanyama passes to Antetokounmpo. Tipped away and stolen by Jordan. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Nice D from Porzingis.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Edwards dishes to Curry. That 3 off the mark. Bulls trailed by 9. Out to the right wing. Here's Cousy, headed by Porzingis. Curry against Johnson. He dishes it to Malone. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Johnson. Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender. Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Towns is checked in for the Bucks. Irving comes in for Stephen Curry. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort. See how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cousy. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Now just a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
Well, they're getting stops. and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Wembanyama, no good.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Johnson against Irving. Passes it to Kuzi. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And it's the Bucks on the break. Wembanyama, no good. Now the Bulls with it. Right now they're a 9-0 run. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Johnson with incredible athleticism and uses it to bully the defense there.
First personal foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
You know, the defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for them tonight.
Harry Bird's checked in for Jordan. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
It's time for Eastern.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Karl Anthony Towns.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You've got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
Bucks passing it around. Wembanyama, no good. Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Johnson up top, covered by Irving, and Embiid throws it down.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Ball's not loose. Irving kicks to Edwards, and Wembanyama trying to free himself up. Misses, and the dry spell continues. The pass to Kuzi. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball, and Towns throws it down.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 2.
Chicago timeout call.
1:37 left here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Irving. Johnson against Irving. Here's Malone. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Towns finds Irving. It's Edwards on the wing. 4 on the clock. It's all in by the Bulls.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Wembanyama looking it over. Outside Irving. Off target from three-point range.
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the rejection by Wembanyama.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
And it's Irving with the ball for Milwaukee. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Towns. Got it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Timeout called. The Bulls.
For the Bulls.
They're trailing by 2.
Please give a big round of applause.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Chicago making a switch here. Jordan's checked in.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
Malone kicks to Johnson. Throws it up high. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're in front by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Chicago foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, Irving isn't the guy I would want to send to the line. He is very comfortable with that shot. Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
You had an amazing time.
All right, DA, thanks again.
At the next event.
Well, folks.